my name is Teacher Sylvia with Options for Learning, and today's activity is classifying. So classifying is a math skill where children can compare, match, and sort objects according to attribute. In other words, something that they have in common that's similar or that's the same. So what you can use that I have today are some fabric flower petals. But you can use anything for this activity. You can use real flowers, you can use some toys, some cars, even some animals to classify, or even some things like dominoes you can use to classify. If you have different colored dominoes, great. If you have black and white ones, you can use the dots to classify those. So to classify, you place the objects with your child. Maybe your child can choose what they would like to classify. Give them a variety of objects. Basic classification would be someone organizing these by color or size or shape. So here we have some fabric flowers we can organize by size. So we have the big flowers here, we have the medium-sized flowers here, and then we have the small size flowers here. So here we can call them families or groups. So that's basic. You can also classify them and sort them into families by type. So we have daisies here, daffodil petals here. We have like little pansy petals. These are also daisies. And we have these other hibiscus type flowers there. So regardless of color, we're sorting by the type of flower. And you can also sort by using the color. So we can have all the pink flowers here, all the yellow flowers there, and all the cream or white flowers there. So by color. Okay, and so that is your basic classifying, sorting. You want to start out with that if your child isn't accustomed to classifying and sorting objects. And then you can try to have them think of another way. What's another way that we can classify these, put these into families? So maybe they can discover that there's also size and color. So we have different flowers that are the same size and the same color. So here we'll break them off into groups. So these are different types of flowers here, but they're the same size and the same color. These were both yellow, but we're breaking them off because they're different sizes than the daisies, but their own color. So you have two attributes there. Another way maybe your child can come out with and think about how these are different is maybe by the type of flowers and the number of petals. So we can count how many petals we have, and we have 11 on these daisies. So it could be also the type of flowers. These are both daisies, and they both have 11 petals. These are both like little violets, and they're the same type of flower, and they both have 4 petals. And here we have the same type of flower here with 5 petals, and breaking that off into their own groups. So, with your dominoes, if you have dominoes, again, you can sort them by color and then the amount of dots on there. If you have any toy animals, you can use these to classify by type, all the horses, all the elephants, and then maybe by where they live. Is it the water? Is it the land? And then you can get more specific. Same thing with cars. You can also do that with shoes. You can do that with hats, barrettes, dolls. There are many ways that you can classify different objects. Ask your child what they're interested, what they want to classify, and try to model the language of classifying size, type, and color. You can use the words attribute, and you can expose your child to also maybe counting after. We have 6 of these, but we have 4 of those, which one has more, which one has less, just to extend that activity a little bit. That's my activity for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.